Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Quilters Apothecary. So, what I'd like to do is take a few minutes and talk to you about how I'd like to see you prepare for your Zoom class at Quilters Apothecary. Now, with a Zoom class, there are a few ways you can participate in the class. That's going to be on your laptop, desktop, phone, or tablet. Because again, remember, it's a Zoom class, so you have to have something that's going to have camera interaction so that we can see what's going on with you. So when you are taking a Zoom class, the one thing that I want to remind you is, number one, make sure when you set up a Zoom class time or you choose a class that, you want to make sure that you're in an area where you're not going to be distracted a lot. And you want to make sure to talk to your family and say, listen, I'm taking a class here. So if you throw me a bone here and try to keep it a little peaceful so that I can learn as much as I can learn. That's one thing that I do when I take Zoom classes. I want to make sure that I have the dogs taken care of. I want to make sure that I have, if you have kids, make sure that you have someone handling the children, and that way you can put all of your energy into focusing on the class. The other thing that I want to make sure that you do is in my classes, you're going to be working right along with me. And what that means is you're going to have a space directly in front of you where you're going to be drawing. So if you're at a desk, you don't just want enough room for your computer. You also want to have a little bit of room so that you can be drawing right along with me as you're watching your computer, your phone, your tablet, whatever it is that you are using. And that's very important. You want to make sure to have pens that work. You want to make sure to have some pencils. You want to make sure to have an eraser. And of course, if the class applies, you want to make sure to have all of the rulers available. No matter what class you take of mine, even on the feathers where we don't use rulers, you're still going to want to have like a straight ruler of some sort in case I have you practicing some sash designs or border designs, just to draw out that border. Even though I'm going to be making sure that you have some nice handouts, there's still going to be some areas that you're going to have to mark out. So those are just a couple of tips. The other thing is this, hopefully you've signed up enough in advance, and I always suggest, especially with the ruler classes, make sure you sign up in advance. That way it gives us the chance to be able to ship you your rulers so that you have your rulers ready for class. That is extremely important. Now, what we are also going to be doing is once a month, I am going to be having a 1.5 or 2 hour session in which people from classes, I won't be able to zero in on each design, but if you have specific questions that I can answer quickly, you're going to have some access to that. And we're going to post those on the page so that you can have those. Again, I'm not going to redraw or re-go over the designs, but if you want to show your examples of what you've done in that specific class, and have me do a bit of a critique, then I'm going to take some time and be able to do that. And that will help with that interaction that we want so much, which is the benefit of having these computers and doing things like the Zoom classes. Now, obviously, you're going to be able to do this in the Zoom class as well with your drawings. But with a 4-hour Zoom class, I'm going to try to cram in 8 hours worth of designs. And so we're not going to be drawing and then going to the machine on every single design. You're going to be doing your drawing so that you get the design in your head on how to approach it. And then later you're going to go to the machine. And then if you choose to climb on to that special Zoom meeting that we're going to have once-ish a month, then you can go ahead and do that. And I can answer some quick questions for you. So I hope that helps clear things up. And I hope that helps you prepare so that you can get the most out of your Zoom class. We'll see you down the road. Take care of each other.